Question from Clark: what would your suggestion be for society to address the issue of these underlying costs that come with addiction? Are there steps we can take as a whole?
Well, I think one of the biggest steps is starting to better educate people so that we get earlier identification of problems, and that creates a much less expensive fix than, having somebody fired or having somebody sent off to treatment for 2 or 3 months at some sort of cost. And again, the better we understand the issue and not look at it as just black and white, and I keep, using that town drunk reference, but I think it's kind of useful in our society because people think that, well, I'm not that. And I think, I can't remember if I told you this story before, but a fairly upper middle class daughter came to me and was worried about her parents, who were in their 60s and had been high functioning, high income people all their lives, but were retired and semi-retired and were starting to drink too much. And so she convinced them to come and see me. And they walked in, and the first words out of the woman's mouth were, "I'm not an alcoholic." So she had a perfectly conceived idea in her head of what an alcoholic was, and she wasn't that. So I said, I don't like that term. I use the term substance use disorder. And she said, well, what's that? So I went through the criteria of what a substance use disorder was.
Like the checklist?
Yeah, like a checklist. And she said, oh my heavens, I'm drinking too much. And so, if we can get away from that addict and alcoholic term and start to look at it as a condition or a disorder that's very rectifiable when you catch it early, it becomes a much more manageable issue, and everybody benefits.